Assalamu alaikum. Good morning, my dear students. How are you all? Alhamdulillah. By the great grace of Almighty Allah, I'm very fine. I wish you all are also fine. Dear students, at the very outset of my class, I wish to express my gratitude to Almighty Allah who has given me the chance to take your class for the severe pandemic COVID-19. More than 1 million of people across the world had died. I am also a bit sick. For some days, due to the weather condition, changing of weather, even though I have to come to take your classes, I wish you are very much serious and sincere with your studies, and you all are sitting, taking your pen and paper. Taking your pen and paper and books. However, the severe pandemic COVID-19 has paralyzed the life of many people across the world. But Allah is great. He has given us mercy. He has rescued the people of Bangladesh and Indian subcontinent. We wish His mercy and blessings so that the next day we can also save from the attack of pandemic COVID-19. Dear students, today we are going to learn from class 6 English second paper. Today I will take a class for class 6 English second paper. I will do transformation. We will do transformation, and I wish you all are ready. At the very outset of my class, I express my gratitude to all the high officials, governments of the People's Republic of Bangladesh, Ministry of Education, Maushi, Naem, Local Education Office, respected SMC St. Xavier's High School, Khulna, my dearest head sir, who always guide me for doing good job, who always guide all the teachers of the institution so that they can do better work for the institution. I also express my gratitude to my headmistress madam, all my colleagues and my dear students. Very good morning to you all. In the last class, we have practiced transformation. So, before going to transformation, we need to discuss what is sentence. You know, when a word or a group of words gives a complete sense and a clear meaning, it's called a sentence. When a word or a group of words gives a complete sense and a clear meaning, it's called a sentence. According to its meaning, sentences are of 5 kinds. They are where, as I interrogative sentence, the sentence that expresses and a statement or action is an assertive sentence. I teach English. I teach English. This is the assertive sentence. The sentence that expresses some wish, prayer, blessings. The sentence that expresses some order, command, request, advice are called imperative sentence. And okay. The sentence that denotes a question is called an interrogative sentence. And first class. The sentence that expresses some wish, prayer, blessings, good thoughts is called an operative sentence. It's called an operative sentence. And the sentence that expresses certain feelings of emotion or strong feelings is called an exclamatory sentence. As or beautiful. What a beautiful country. Bangladesh is what a beautiful country. Bangladesh is. These all are sentences according to its meaning. And according to structure, sentences are of three kinds. That is, they are simple sentence, the sentence which has only one subject, only one finite verb, and only one clause. It's called a simple sentence. And the sentence which has two subject, two finite verb, and two clause connected with a subordinate conjunction is called a complex sentence. The sentence which has two subject, two finite verb, and two clause connected with a subordinate conjunction, or piece of clause connected with more than one subordinate on principal clause and more than on subordinate clause connected with a subordinate conjunction. That is called a complex sentence. The sentence which has two subject, two finite verb, two clause, or two principal clause connected with subordinate conjunction. That is called a compound sentence. But mainly, we'll make transformation of the sentences based on meaning. So yesterday we have practiced how to make sentence from affirmative to negative. Today we will also practice how to make sentences from affirmative to negative and assertive to imperative. So we will practice how to make sentences, how to change sentences from one sentence to another. That is from assertive to imperative and affirmative to negative. Yesterday we practice if the sentences are formed with only and if it refers to any person, then we use none but. As only Allah can help us, none but Allah can help us. And if any sentence is connected with only and that refers to things, we use nothing but. And if anything express the numbers, we use not more than or not less than. We also made sentence, if sentence connected with as soon as, we made it with no sooner, had, than. If any sentence connected with must, then we change the sentence into negative by using cannot but or cannot help. So today we make some bodily change. By changing in the forms of the body, we can also make the transformation of sentence from affirmative to negative. Dear students, how can we make the sentences affirmative to negative? We can make sentences, affirmative sentences can be negative. Affirmative sentence can turn into negative, making the forms of the sentences using not before the studying of the sentence. Before the studying of the sentence within the middle using not, we can make affirmative sentence into negative and changing the all into its negative form as by using the negative form of the affirmative form, we can transform the sentence into affirmative to negative using a not as the scene is okay, dear students, can you tell how can we make this sentence into negative? How can we change the sentence into negative? By changing the words affirmative form to negative form and using and not before it, we can change the sentence into negative as this thing is not that means Joshim is not dishonest. By changing the affirmative form into negative form and using a not, we can make affirmative sentence negative. Write another sentence. I found him. So, dear students, can you tell how we can make this sentence negative? We can make this sentence negative by changing this affirmative sentence into negative. So, happy or happy, and using a not before that, then it's a negative sentence. I found him happy. That is, as found in the past form, so I use did not. I did not, and the present form found is find. I did not find. I did not find him attractive. So, Doshim is honest. It means that Doshim is not dishonest. I found him happy. That is, I did not find. I did not find him attractive. So, make some bodily change. We can change the affirmative sentence into negative. So, for making such sentences, we need to write some negative words. We need to know some negative words. So, please write down some negative words that you often use in the sentence. We need to learn, we need to know some negative words that we always need to use in the sentence. As affirmative form, negative form. Able. Able, unable. Agree, reject. And I back, right, back. Right, back. Correct. Incorrect. Correct. Incorrect. Doubtful. Doubtful. Sure. Doubtful. Sure. Fact. King. King. French. French. Grateful, ungrateful. Grateful, ungrateful. Healthy, healthy, import. Import, export. Love, okay, dear students. So, by making some change in the body, we can make affirmative sentence into negative as able, unable, agree, disagree, right, depart, right, that. Correct, incorrect. Doubtful, sure. Fat, thin. Friends, foe. Grateful, ungrateful. Healthy, unhealthy. Import, export. Love, hate. Love, hate. Religion, unreligion. Religion. Unpleasant, unpleasant, present, absent, present, absent, regular, irregular. Regular, irregular, rich, poor. Regular, irregular, rich, poor. Sincere, insincere. Sincere, insincere. sincere, insincere. Top, bottom. Top, bottom. Wise, wise, unwise, foolish. Unwise, foolish. Active, inactive. Inactive, always, never. Believe, 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 comfortable, uncomfortable. Comfortable, uncomfortable. So there are steps. Please follow. Please, pleasant, unpleasant. Present, absent. Regular, irregular. Rich, poor. Sincere, insincere. Top, bottom. Wise, unwise, or foolish. Active, inactive. Always, never. Believe, disbelieve. Believe, disbelieve. Comfortable, uncomfortable. So by making some change in the affirmative form into negative form, you can transform easily affirmative sentence into negative sentence. So this is a very useful form in many parts of the sentences. To transform sentence from affirmative to negative, we need change in the body of the sentence. That is using the negative form of the affirmative words before using a not before that, we can transform affirmative sentence into negative sentence. Defend, attack. Defend, attack. Defend, attack. Equal, equal, unequal. Equal, unequal. Freedom, bondage. Freedom, bondage. Goods, bad. Good, bad. Happy, unhappy. Happy, unhappy. Honesty, did honesty. Kind, unkind. Kind, unkind. Moral, immoral. Moral, immoral. Please, displease. Punctual, punctual. Late. punctual, late. Remember, punctual, late. Okay, dear students, please revise. Different, attack. Equal, unequal. Freedom, bondage. Good, bad. Happy, unhappy. Honesty, dishonesty. Kind, unkind. Moral, immoral. Please, discreet. Punctual. Punctual, late. Punctual, late. Remember, forget. Right, forget. Remember, forget. Remember, forget. Right, fall. Sorrow, joy. Sorrow, joy. Unity, diversity. Unity, diversity. Unity, diversity. Young, old. So, by changing the form of the sentences, we can make affirmative sentence into negative. As I am an old man. So, what can be the negative form of this sentence? I am an old man. That is, I am not an young man. I am an old man. That is, I am not a young man. And by this way, making some changes in the order, we can make affirmative sentence into negative sentence. Okay, dear students, we have another one or two forms. If any sentence is connected with 2.2, then we can make this affirmative sentence in negative sentence by using so ... that. We can also make some affirmative sentence into negative sentence by changing so ... that into 2.2. If any affirmative sentence is formed with 2.2, we can use it negative by making so ... that. As he is too weak to walk. He is too weak to walk. So how can we make the sentence negative? We can make the sentence negative. He is too weak to walk. We can make this sentence negative by using so ... that. So, in place of 2, we can use so. He is so weak that, and in absence of another 2, we can use that. He is so weak that he cannot walk. He is so weak that he cannot walk. By this way, we can make the affirmative sentence negative. He is too honest for us to discover. He is too honest to discover. He is so honest that we cannot discover. He is too honest. He is too honest to talk. That is he is too honest to talk the truth. He is so honest that he cannot speak lie. He is too honest to speak. He is too honest to talk the truth. He is honest that he cannot talk or speak. He cannot talk lie. Okay, dear students, we can also change affirmative sentence if it is connected with as dot or dash to negative sentence by using not less than in place of as dot or dash or so dot or dash. As Joshiman Delaware as well as the major. We can make affirmative sentence into some construction. Changing as dot dash into negative form. And draw as Joyce as the Jiman Delaware as Joyce as the method. So we can use not in place of as and using less and using as in place of then, we can make the sentence affirmative into negative. As Jim and Della were advised as the Magi. So the negative form will be, can anybody tell what is the negative form of this sentence? Jim and Della were Jim and Della were not less wise than the mother. Okay, dear students, by this way we can make affirmative sentence into negative sentence. I wish you all will try your house so that you can make sentence, you can know what is sentence, which is part of sentence, and by practicing the sentence affirmative to negative, we can learn transformation. Especially from today's lessons, we come to learn that using the negative word of the affirmative word and before using a not, we can make into affirmative to negative. In the next day, inshallah, we will try to learn from assertive to interrogative. Okay, thank you very, very much. I wish to join with you in the next class for class 7 English first paper. Now I'll take your class for class 7 English first paper, and I wish you all are ready to join with me in the English first paper class. Dear students, can you tell what was our lesson yesterday? First of all, I think you all joined yesterday's class. At first, we'll make a quick revision of yesterday's class. Yesterday, we take a class about Unit 4, Lesson 2, a teacher. Dear students, can you remember what we practiced yesterday? Yesterday, we practiced a teacher. Unit 4, Lesson 2. And so, now we'll also make a recap of Unit 4, Lesson 2, a teacher. 4, Lesson 2, a teacher. So, dear students, can you remember what we learned yesterday? Yes, yesterday we have learned the word company. Company means an organization doing some works and activities for their business or some business organization. Company means business organization. Many companies are working, many foreign companies are working in Bangladesh for their business. Unilever is one of the biggest foreign organizations, multinational company working in our country, selling their soap, shampoo, cream. They are earning a lot of currency from our country and taking to their country. Another vacant. Vacant means empty. There are many empty posts in our institutions. Government has already recruited 2 times from NCTV. We wish government will give another appointment in the vacant post from NCTV very soon. Then a status. Status means social position. Status, social position. The status of the teachers in the society are not so good due to their financial disability. We will request to the government so that government has governmentized the job of the teachers or governmentize the institutions so that teachers get due honor and status in the society. Respect, to show honor, to show dignity. To a student, a teacher is the most respected person. A teacher is the most respected person after the parents, because the parents give birth to the child, but it is the teacher who build up the children as a good human being, as a learned, not a citizen of the nation. Then in-laws. In-laws means relation in the matrimony. Matrimony, relation that is developed through matrimony. Very often in different occasions we go to our in-laws house to meet with them, and also the relatives from in-laws come to our house to meet with us, and that is a bilateral relationship. Academic, related with education and educational institution. But at the present time, for the COVID-19, the academic activities of our school is closed, but with the great grace of the government, the online academic activities are going on. So I thank the governments, People Republic of Bangladesh, for quick decision, and Ministry of Education for their necessary action. Admire. Admire means to tell some good things, to praise, to honor, admire. Our head teacher always admire good teachers for their good activities. Demonstrate. Demonstrate means to show, to present. This is a duster. We use it for whipping the board. This is a pen. We use it to write on the board. This is called demonstrate. Demonstration. That means presentation. Inspire. Encourage. The teacher should always inspire their students. There are much abilities to our students, but there are some students who are very delicate. They feel shame, they feel ashamed, they cannot present themselves. But if we give them some chance, if we get them some opportunities, if we engage them in pair works, in group works, if we call for our presentation, within short time The weak students even will be able to overcome their laziness, their shyness, and will be able to show their performance. Corridor. Corridor means a special space before a room, behind a room, where people can easily walk. Also in our school we have a big corridor. We can move or walk easily from here to there. This is the corridor. Okay, dear students, just have a look at the previous lessons. Read about Mrs. Shahana Huda. Can you remember who is Miss Shahana Huda? Shahana's husband, Mr. Jamil Huda, works in a company office. Where does Jamil Huda works? Jamil Huda works in a company office. His firm has a vacant position. Mr. Jamil Huda is a service holder in a company. In his company, there is a vacant position. Jamil Huda wants his wife Shahana will join that vacant position. On several days, he told Shahana, I want you to apply for the post. And he always urges Shahana to join that post, to work for the post. But Shahana said, please don't insist. But Shahana is not agreeing. She always said, sir, please don't insist. I am joining the local high school as a teacher. Shahana wishes to join in the local high school as a teacher. She don't like company job. She wants to be a teacher. Me also as a company worker, but I wanted to be a teacher to teach my students, to build up the nation, to build up the future generation of the nation. This is an ambition. This is something more than an earning. What do you find in a teaching job, Shahana? I don't want you to do it. Shahana's husband, Mr. Jamil Huda, asks, what's the pleasure of becoming a teacher? Why he wants to be a teacher? And he said clearly that he don't like teaching profession. He don't like his wife will be a teacher. What do you find in a teaching job, Shahana? I don't want you to do a teacher. Her in-laws were also on his side, and the relatives from his in-laws also wants that he will not be a teacher. She will join in a company. Yet Shahana joined the school against the will of the family. Despite the urgence of the family, Shahana did not join in the company. She joined in the school. Thank you. Congratulations, Shahana. Weeks, months went by. Every day, Shahana helps with the household. Shahana goes to her school, she takes her classes, she does her academic works in the school. Simultaneously, she performs all the works and activities in her school. She never gives any laziness, negligence in her household work. Every day she works hard to prepare her lessons. Every day she goes to school, teaches her students, and helps both weak and bright ones. She always comes closer to the students. She behaves equally with everybody. She makes no discrepancies, no discrimination between the weaker students and the strong students, brighter students. She takes care of the brighter students as well as weak students. She is an inclusive teacher. She makes no division, no discrimination, no discrepancies. She thinks bright students are necessary, weak students are necessary. Rather, weak students need more necessary, more assistance. So she always comes closer to the weaker students for their assistance. They often come to her in the teacher's room, and as she has developed a better relationship with her students, the students always come closer to her, and they meet her in the teacher's room, in the corridor, or even on the road, and talk to her about academic or personal problems. And the students can easily share their academic problems and personal problems with their dearest teacher, Miss Shahana. Within a year, Shahana becomes a very good teacher, and it is very surprising that within a teacher, Shahana becomes a very popular teacher. Now, very popular teacher. she becomes very popular among the students. The students started liking her very much. Within a year, Shahana becomes a very good teacher. The students give her salam whenever they see her. It is the greatest joy for the part of the teachers to get salam from their students because it is the first teaching. If the students do not give salam to the teacher, this is very much sorrowful. Teachers, even the head teacher, admirer, the parents, and other people in the community come to see her at home and at the school and pay her great respect. So, like the students, their guardians, their parents also like Shahana, and they come to meet Shahana, they come to meet her in her school and also in her residence to show respect to her, and she likes their children and teach their children very good. One day, her husband said, "You have opened my eyes, Shahana." So one day, Hannah's husband, Mr. Jamil Lodha, bowed down his head in respect to Shahana, saying, "Shahana, you have opened my eyes. Shahana, teaching is more than a job. I didn't know it. Congratulations." And he expressed his deep respect to Shahana, that Shahana, you are a teacher. It is not only job, it is something more than a job. And for your great job, my honor, my dignity has increased high in the society. So thank you very, very much for your sweet deeds and actions. I don't only teach my subject, I care for my students. And now he said to Shahana that Shahana says, I don't only teach my subject, I care for my students. Shahana also expressed her pleasure that she teaches not only for teaching, rather she takes care of the students, and it's a great pleasure to her. She gets pleasure teaching her students. This is more than a job. It is a philanthropic job. It is a job that comes from the bottom of the heart to assist them. I care for my students. I love them. I myself demonstrate good behavior and inspire them to be good. And he also expressed that he shows his respect for him. She wants to do good to her students. And by this way, she conquers her heart. That's all I do, replied Shahana. And Shahana replied to her husband that I not only teach them but also take good care of them. And I always will try to do some good things to them. And that will be a non-stoppable job. I'll keep going with this work as long as I can. So Shahana has conquered the heart of her husband, heart of in-laws of her house, and also she conquered the heart of all their students and their guardians. And by this way, she became a very popular teacher. So it is true that a teacher is not only a teacher, he is a guardian, guide, philosopher, friend. He can make different changes in the student's life. They can change, the students can be changed. They can turn into good students, a good human being, good social worker with the assistance of a teacher. So we, the teachers, should be more responsible to take good care of our students. Now, we have to do some exercise. We have to do some exercise. Match the words with their meaning. In here we have to match the words with their meaning. So at first the word compare. So dear students, can tell from the right side what is the meaning of the word company? Company means business. Company means business. Company means business. Next, another word, vacant. Vacant. Dear students, can you tell what is vacant? Vacant means empty. It means empty. Vacant means empty. Next, status. Next, the meaning. Right plus depth. Status. Status means high rank or social position. Status means high rank or social position. High rank or social position. Status means high rank or social position. High rank or social position. Next, in-laws. 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 That means status, high rank and social position. And now in-laws. In-laws means relatives by marriage. Relatives by marriage. Relatives by marriage, especially husbands or wives. Husbands or wives. Members. Husbands or wives, family members. Okay. Next one. Corridor. Corridor. Corridor refers to corridor. Corridor refers to a long narrow passage. Long narrow passage in Okay, dear students, we have some words, but we have not much time as another teachers will take class in here. So I am to end in here. I wish you all enjoyed today's session, and from today's class you have learned how to make affirmative sentence into negative sentence, and what's the words and activities of a teacher, and why you want to be a teacher. I wish you all have enjoyed the class, and I wish you welcome in the next class. Thank you very much. Allah Hafiz.